Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Allosaurus figure from Mattel. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks great, and it is a lot of stuff that we have come to expect from Hammond Collection, and that is very much a good thing. Starting off with the sculpt and just tons of detail. You know, those varying skin textures that we've seen from various figures in the line. Again, love that they took the kind of crocodilian approach to this, to the back scales, much like they did the baryonyx, and definitely, there we go. Having trouble with some focusing with the camera at this point, but yeah, it's still working good. So as you can see, really just nice details, nice varied details everywhere, just beautifully done. And not only that, just proportioned really well, very natural looking. Obviously they've been going with the smaller feet for the theropods, and that definitely works. I, again, thought that the large feet, certainly on Rexy, were just a matter of stability, but they've proven that they can make it work with well-proportioned feet. So yeah, happy to be proven wrong there. Not only that, let's get onto the paint, and kind of bare here. Like basically, obviously you got this base sort of cream color, and then you get that dark navy blue over that, and that's pretty much it, except for the head, which is done beautifully. We get some darker blue here on the lower jaw. We do get the glass eye, and this time the pupil is inside that eye, not on the outside. So it does get lost a little bit, especially with the size of the eye, but that is what it is. Going back to the paint, we do get some nice dry brush with that nice, like kind of light white going over that, and a little bit of red here right in front of the eye. Gives some nice depth, some nice character. I'd like to have seen that further out. It kind of just looks like they just put the blue paint on and kind of called it a day. And it looks fine, but it doesn't match the head, and that's a little weird. So even here at the tail, they just kind of like stopped here and then nothing. I feel like the blue probably should have gone all the way to the end. Yeah, a little strange. But beyond that, the mouth is colored, so we see these, they just kind of use that light pink plastic for the inside of the mouth. Sculpt is very, very nice. Teeth are nicely sculpted as well, very like razor sharp looking. So really excellent details. Just kind of wish they put a little more love into that paint, but everything else just looks really good. Articulation overall here is very, very nice. There's one thing I have a bit of a gripe with, but we'll get to that. Starting off with the head, we do get a openable jaw. Both top and bottom do move, so we get about that far up. We can close completely. Then we get the ball joint here at the base of the head. So we get a little bit of side to side there, a little bit of up and down. Then we get the base of the neck, which brings us over here and over here. Come up, come down, so combined. Get this really nice kind of S line going there. Look down, so really good stuff going on. We get hinge and swivel at the shoulders, so coming out, we can actually do a T-pose. We can swivel at that point as well. We are single jointed at the elbows, so we can fully extend, or we can come up to 90. We do get rotation there as well, and then we get hinge and swivel at the wrists, both horizontal. We get nothing in the torso itself. Coming out of the hips, here's where my gripe is. So that's all the way in, that's all the way out. So not the best, certainly even for the theropods that we've seen in the larger scale ones at that. Just doesn't really go as far as I really hope, especially at this point in the line. Yeah, just want a little more range, just a little. You can push it a little bit, but not really, it doesn't stay. So then we get to the knee, single jointed, so we can fully extend, come back about that far. Got a little bit of play, but no actual rotation. Top of the foot can fully extend into a straight line, can fold to about there. We do get rotation there. Then the foot, we can fully make a straight line there, and that comes up about that far. So basically right to 90, and we get some nice rocker, which again makes me sad about the hips, because a little bit of deeper poses give you so much more. It elevates this so much. Then we get our ball joint here at the base of the tail. So obviously going around, up and down. And then we get probably the best bendy wire we've had in the entire line for the tail. So we can straighten out and it's strong, and we can get some really nice curves with that. So yeah, really nice work on the tail. Again, so much is done really well. I think the hips would have elevated this a bit, but overall, definitely very good articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here they are with some other Hammond collection. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with yours truly in human form at both 1/18th and 1/12th scale. So my final thoughts on the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Allosaurus figure from Mattel is that this figure rules. It's just more good stuff from this line. I get excited every time it happens. There's sometimes a bigger gap between releases than I think we see in some other lines, but it's always worth it. And even despite some of my criticisms for this figure in particular, being like kind of the attention detail done to the kind of face, and then the rest of the body kind of lacking that detail, it's okay. And again, just kind of wishing the hips kind of came out a little bit further. Again, they've done that on other dinosaurs at this scale and slightly larger. But it is what it is. It's still fun to pose. It's still a great figure. It's still an articulated dinosaur at an affordable price, which we've never seen really before. So yeah, cannot recommend this one enough, especially if you like Allosaurus as a dinosaur. If you're just collecting this line, just definitely pick it up. It's showing up in Target right now on shelves online. This line is not exclusive to Target, so we'll be showing up in various online resources as well, probably within the next couple of weeks. So I wish you the best of luck in picking yours up. That being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If that's the case, I hope to see you back here, because doing multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, of course, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's have some fun, talk about some nice plastic, and just escape the world for a while. But really, at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. Hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.